This is a 2012 UK Spec Suzuki Kizashi. What I'm looking at today is, here you have a trunk or boot release button, which actually had this blocking plate over the top of it, and I don't know why they've covered that up for the UK market. So if you remove these panels, you've got to be kind of careful with it. I was a little bit wary of doing it. First of all, there's these two screws to undo on this side near the OBD2 port connector, and then on the other side over here. Loosen them, and then you can just gently pry this housing away. There's all these plastic clips, and yeah, I haven't taken it off fully because I was worried about them maybe snapping and breaking. And then to actually get my hand in to the area behind here, I've had to remove this upper panel, which kind of just folded, pushed up a little bit and then pulled, and luckily it's all come together in one piece, because here I've got my engine start stop, these other buttons. These are all colour coordinated. If I look in here, what you'll see is the connector, if I can get in that far, the connector to the actual trunk release is down here. So the connector is there. It's on the back of that switch. It's not like just a dummy switch. And then further in there, it's difficult to show you. There's another connector which is on the cable tie, and that's where I'm up to now. I just need to cut the cable tie, and the connector's got foam around it, and then hopefully plug it in, and then we should be good to go. Okay guys, I'm back, and here you can see the cable tie that I need to cut. Just grab hold of it. So this is where you can see that. This is the cable tie that needs to be cut. It's a bit of a pain in the arse to get down to. I'm just going to try and cut it now with some very small kind of sewing scissors just to get in there. And then the connector is attached behind that foam. So here is the connector, which I've finally managed to get loose. It's wrapped up in foam, and I just need to break the tie now. I had this stopper which I managed to pull out, which was holding it in place. So here is our connector. It had a load of foam stuff on it, and it's still really sticky. There's all the foam residue coating that was around it, and it's actually making it difficult to fit into the housing. So I'm just going to try and scrub this down a bit more and get the residual stuff off the outside, and then I'm going to try and connect it up. So my connector's in place, and yeah, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze. There's all like kind of residue of foam, which I use the flathead screwdriver to get that off, but it clips into place and just goes into the little groove. So down here I've got my button. This is where the blanking cover was. I'll get that off. And now, if I press that, you should hear a click of the boot. And there we go. It's working. So I just close it once more. There we go. Let's put these lights on. It's going to make a noise because the power's not on. But what you'll see is, hopefully, you can see it's where are we? You can see it's hopefully see it's illuminated, which means there's power going to there. There we go. And we'll just press the button once more, and then the boot's released. So there you go. That's how to connect the indoor trunk boot release switch on the Suzuki Kizashi 2012 UK Spec version. For whatever reason, they didn't decide to connect it for the UK market. There you go, hope it helps.